Hello Star Wars fans, and welcome to episode 25 of Journey into Legends. Today we are going to be talking about the Jabba the Hutt one-shot comics. In the mid-90s, a short series of one-shot comics was released by Dark Horse revolving around Jabba the Hutt. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 4 issues, including the Gaar Suppoon Hit, The Hunger of Princess Nampi, the Dynasty Trap, and Betrayal. So without further ado, let's read and review. In the first issue, Jabba the Hutt visits an old rival of his named Gaar Suppoon with the intent to trade with him. Unbeknownst to Gaar, Jabba actually intends to kill him using an explosives expert named Kosh Kerp. Overall, I thought this was a fun little story with some really good art, but unfortunately the writing wasn't great. I thought the way Kosh Kerp betrayed Gaar Suppoon was super contrived and out of nowhere. Overall, a decently fun issue, but not great. In the second issue, Jabba comes across a seemingly defenseless civilian ship, and he boards it with the intent to rob it. When he boards, he finds himself at the mercy of a grotesque creature named Princess Nampi. His second-in-command, Scuppa, falls in love with the princess, but at the impromptu wedding ceremony, she eats him alive. Jabba eventually gets the upper hand, kills the princess, and escapes with the ship's treasure. I actually quite enjoyed this one. I thought the writing was better, and the storyline was a lot more wacky and absurd, which I appreciated. Overall, a fun issue, and in my opinion, better than the previous one. In the third issue, Jabba takes the ship he stole in the previous issue to an old associate of his named Gabrul Noom. Throughout this issue, Jabba helps dethrone Gabrul, then his son Rusk, then his daughter Norba. I had a ton of fun with this issue, whether it was the running joke of the members of the Noom family asking Jabba to kill their rival Vu Chusker, or the various brutal ways Jabba went about killing his enemies, whether it was by suffocating them, beating them down to a pulp, crushing them with his tail, or just downright eating them. This issue was bizarre and dark, and I loved it. Definitely my favorite thus far. This fourth and final issue actually focuses more on Bib Fortuna than it does Jabba the Hutt. As the two return to Tatooine, Bib and a few hired assassins go forward with a plan to betray Jabba. But before they can capture him, prisoners in the palace set their own plan in motion to kill Jabba. Not wanting Jabba dead, Bib ends up saving his master from the assassination attempt, and the issue ends with Bib in the same place as he started, at Jabba's side. Overall, I thought this was an interesting issue that painted Bib Fortuna and Jabba's relationship in a new light, but other than that, I found this issue a bit more boring than the others. Overall, this series was a decent amount of fun. The art was good and the storytelling was simple yet hilariously dark. My favorite is definitely the Dynasty Trap, followed closely by the Hunger of Princess Nampi, then the Gaar Suppoon Hit, and in last place, Betrayal. This isn't essential reading by any means, but it's good fun, and I'd recommend this to any Jabba fans out there. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video, where in celebration of the 25th episode of Journey into Legends, we'll be taking a step back from the series in order to rank each book we've read and reviewed thus far. See ya.